This is ABC.
Business Now is brought to you by Nextel. You've never used a phone like this before. And now, here's Karen Ryan.
Now, two big questions facing our nation. How bad will the energy crisis get, and are we headed for recession? No two answers are the same, but with enough analysis, you can get a pretty good picture. However, Business Now's Michael Yaworsky reports getting all the necessary data together to do that can be impossible without the right tools.
We keep hearing about the energy crisis. How much power will we have? Will there be rolling blackouts? And how high will prices rise? Nobody seems to know for sure, but the information is out there. It's easy to find how the weather affects energy prices, but if you want to dig more deeply and know how weather combined with stock fluctuations or OPEC policies affects energy prices, well, that's a much more difficult and complicated thing.
We help the firms trading, the utilities, and the industrial customers understand how power prices change under different circumstances. We can help people bring all that information together in an analytical framework so they can start to do projections and understand what might happen.
That's essential for energy traders. When big blocks of energy are being bought and sold, millions of dollars are at stake every day. Mistakes can be very costly, so the analysis has to be fast and accurate. That's what Manhattan-based Fame provides. It's an information lifeline for traders.
Whenever they make decisions, they use many different sources. In natural gas, for example, you'd have rig counts, you'd have storage levels, and you can see all that and look historically, has that affected us?
But energy traders aren't the only ones who need this kind of complex analysis. So do institutional investors. They need to sift through tens of millions of pieces of data, some going back 50 years or more, in order to make correct decisions. But the data is often in many different computer formats and codes.
You have to be able to link all the different bond names and securities names together and then, paint them on the same page. So it's very difficult to get your hands around all of this information from many different vendors and then be able to display it consistently across a long period of time on the same screen.
But Fame's technology takes all that data, cleans it up so it's accurate, and puts it on a common platform. Then it provides companies with powerful analytical tools so they can take that data and make important decisions. It means a company can now outsource what used to be a very expensive and time-consuming task.
We've sized the market at around $10 billion for the kind of stuff that we do right now. We think most customers are doing it themselves, spending that money themselves on their own internal services, proprietary applications. We think the market is evolving and people are starting to recognize that they can buy it from companies like us versus build it themselves.
Which enables an organization to refocus resources. Big financial institutions would rather concentrate on their products and clients instead of computer infrastructure and how to efficiently get data out of it. And besides, Fame can do it a lot faster.
So for people who need to process large amounts of historical data and who need to get that processing done in a time window, which is typical of a financial services firm, we can provide them almost a 10 times speed advantage to do that.
Speed is so important when companies have to deal with rapidly changing markets. That's why 4 of the 5 top global investment banks, the top 5 European equity research firms, and even the Fed use Fame.
Being able to quickly navigate through data, or data mine as a lot of people like to refer to it today, allows you to come up with better answers more quickly, the more effectively you're able to do it. So having a tool like Fame that enables you to do that, it gives you a tremendous competitive edge.
All the historical data in the world isn't going to help if a company doesn't have people who know how to use the analysis creatively or with intuition. But big successful organizations do. So Fame becomes a vital tool.
A lot of our customers initially start thinking about us as a value add. So it's a way for them to generate more commission dollars, to execute better trades, and that's the value proposition that we usually start off with.
Fame has been around since the 1980s, working with big energy and financial institutions. But now it's looking to expand in other areas like retail, where complex analytical data can provide deeper insights into your spending habits. I'm Michael Yaworsky for Business Now.